I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited. Rising from the Moonlit Fog. So if you are not caught up on the Neverness to Everness story yet, okay, last time that we left off, right, Daffodil, who is one of the most important people to Abon, which if you don't know what Abon is yet, you probably just started playing. So Abon is the antique shop that we end up at as the appraiser, as the main character, right? And so Daffodil is one of the most prominent people in that antique shop. And we learned something about Daffodil. I don't want to spoil it, but we learned something about Daffodil. Riley. We learned something about Daffodil that flipped things on its head, okay? One of those things, amongst many, was that she has a sisters, actually, and that her mother is not that great of a person. And Daffodil went with her sister and her mother to do something, to like cooperate with them for some reason, right? And she felt like she needed to protect Abon. So we're trying to find Daffodil and retrieve her and figure out why she won't come back and why they're holding her hostage. Okay, so this is probably going to showcase a little bit of the story past that point. It's definitely going to showcase Zankou and Linko, which are the new characters that are coming out in 1.3, and whatever other events and stuff they got for us. Let's get into it without further ado. Yeah, we're not waiting all 10 of these minutes. Thank you.
Welcome, appraisers, to the special preview for NTE version 1.3, Rising from the Moonlit Fog. I'm your host, Light.
Aw.
As always, I'm joined by game designer Baggy to walk you through everything coming in the new version.
Oh,
Hey appraisers, Baggy here from the NTE design team.
Now, I'm sure you all remember 1000 Less One Nights. Back in version 1.2, we skipped ahead to a story set a little further along the timeline, teaming up with our 3 friends from CSU2 for an otherworld adventure inside an anomaly tabletop game. This time, version 1.3 rewinds the clock to just after the appraiser escaped the corridor of echoes.
Ah,
On the
snap.
surface, things have been quiet for Abon, the Bureau, and the Scarlet Letter, but that's just the calm before the storm.
Through their operations so far, the Scarlet
That's
Letter
one of
has
Daffodil's
already
sisters.
seized anomalies tied to the past, present, and future. So what exactly are they after? Could it be connected to the game the creator of the Corridor of Echoes mentioned?
right.
And was Abon getting dragged into all this just a coincidence, or part of the plan? But whatever Madame T is scheming, the Bureau, Hotori, and the Appraiser won't let her get away with it. For Nonali, and for all the Dreamwalkers, it's time to settle the score with the Scarlet Letter once and for all.
Pull through this one, and Abon can finally get back to its lively old self. That said, I do have a quick heads up for everyone. You'll still need to finish the main story episode, Fighting with a Dragon,
Sorry.
before you can start the new story in the Fog Den.
That's right. So make sure you're all caught
What's
up.
good, Dizzy?
Now, before we dive into the new content, let's take a first look at the main story update trailer.
We found traces of the Night Mothling.
Good job. Keep tracking.
Who is that?
Soon.
That looks like Yuno.
I have turned in the rules for this game. Everyone, it's time to play.
What in the heck
world?
is this?
I'm in the last room at the end of the right corridor. The entrance is disappearing.
A game is being held here. You must win this game.
Senpai! Run!
I beg your finest pardon? I beg your finest?
The final feast is prepared. Let all who are called take up blade against blade, that they may contend for the last seat.
What?
No matter what rules I turn in, the fog coffin allows only one victor.
Okay, so
The
Hunger
victor
Games.
may choose one thing in the fog den as a reward.
The heck?
Hold on. I'm pretty sure I just spotted a bunch of new locations in there, plus plenty of familiar faces. Baggy, care to spill a few details for everyone?
Sure. Those places you just saw are where the appraiser will be playing the Fogden game, and where we'll face Madam T of the Scarlet Letter in the final showdown. As for the story in between, let's set that aside for now. So tell me, which familiar faces did you catch?
The Aben crew, first and foremost. Besides the appraiser, there's Daffodil, who took off without so much as a goodbye, and it looks like even Hotari and Adler have made their way into the fog den. Which means we'll get to see them in action during the big showdown, right? And I spotted
Daffodil.
Time, the creator of the Corridor of Echoes, making an appearance as well.
You did. Before the storm hit, the Bureau had
Who wants
been
Time
working
to be
quietly
playable?
and managed to pin down the location of the Scarlet Letter's
And
den.
Alfred, too.
And Time herself provided the director with quite a few valuable leads. In the new story, Hotari, who's kept her cards close all this time, finally steps into the fray herself and goes head-to-head with Madam T. Get ready for her time in the spotlight.
Wait, you're telling me our famously laid-back shopkeeper is finally getting serious?
Yup.
Now that
She
I've
got
got
to.
to see.
Over on the Bureau's side, members of ETD6 are also joining the operation. We'll have Chaos, Linko, and Nitsa backing us up.
We already met Chaos and Linko back in A Research in Scarlet, when we cracked the Debt Collector case. But this will be Nitsa's first proper appearance in the story, right?
It sure is. In the new story, all three of them will be joining the fight against the Scarlet Letter. Linko's Esper ability lets her pick up the mysterious frequencies everything around her gives off. She's always catching connections no one else notices.
So she's like a
Team
paranormal
intuition
investigator.
Through and through. Nitsa, on the other hand, comes equipped with twin tails as handy as Imaginado, and a sharp analytical mind.
I need.
She's your dependable team logic type.
I need.
Intuition meets logic. Interesting.
One thing
Can't wait to see the two of...
One thing about NTE is that the character designs are fire, but you can't even just rely just on the characters' designs initially because they drop skins for the characters very consistently. So you also have to imagine like what the character is going to look like with additional skins that could also come later down the line. Like they don't always drop directly with the character, but they have been lately. So it's like when you see the character, right, you're looking at the character design, but then you're also imagining like she has fire. She's literally fire. There's fire on her bangs, bro, and her pigtails, twin tails, yeah, they're little ghosty swirls. So the ETD 6, right, they seem to be more paranormal in their Esper
A
abilities.
sharp analytical mind. She's your dependable team logic type.
Intuition meets logic. Interesting. Can't wait to see the two of them fighting side by side in the story.
As the story unfolds, you'll get to know them
These
a lot
graphics
better.
are beautiful.
And on the other side, the key members of the Scarlet Letter, along with their leader, have already taken their places across the stage.
I will say, I do hope that they keep Zankou villainous. I won't say straight up evil, but I will say antagonistic. It's not often that gacha games give you characters that are antagonistic in nature. They usually end up goodifying them in some way, or just making them like misunderstood or brainwashed or anything of that nature. But since we are getting Zankou, I hope that she keeps that antagonistic energy, because as of right now we have the she's doing it to follow her mom and her ideal, right, or her will, and she's doing it willingly. So I just hope that they keep that energy, and I hope that if you have a team comp with Zankou and Daffodil, since they do pair together, since Incantation and Chaos pair together, that they should have voice lines. I really hope that they do. That could either give us a little bit of semblance into how Zankou talks to Daffodil, or what their sort of fractured relationship is like. That would be really cool. So we'll see. We'll definitely
Waiting
see.
for the appraiser to step up and challenge them.
We finally get to close the book on the Scarlet Letter for good. I can't wait.
That happened so quick.
Baggy, can you share a bit more intel? Like this new location, the Fogden. What kind of place is it exactly?
Simply put, the Fog Den is the...
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I got excited and I clicked quick. Bro, this game is so pretty. It's so pretty. It has this I don't know how to describe it. There we go. Wuthering Waves and Nevernesstoeverness are two of the prettiest games I have ever played. Not even just gacha games, just pretty games. It is actually ridiculous how beautiful everything looks.
Scarlet Letter's hunting ground. Set foot inside, and you play by the rules
Look
of
at
the
this.
game. Who you'll meet, what you'll see, and how you'll make it out, it's all one big unknown.
My
As for what
gosh.
actually goes down in there, we'll leave that for the appraisers to experience firsthand. What I can tell you
I'm
now
gonna take
is
so
that
many
the
pictures.
Fogden will throw wave after wave of enemies at us.
Well, if this whole place really is
I
one
know,
big
no,
game,
I-
sounds like there's no shortage
I
of
know.
levels to clear. But let's stop here before we get deep into spoiler
I'm thinking of
territory.
all the languages.
So,
Both
appraisers,
you and Dunny do this
take
to
a
me.
quick breather and jot down today's first redeem code. After a short break, we'll be right back with even more intel on the new version.
First code. Get your code in. Get your code in. Get your code in. Get your code in. Take a picture and get the code in.
Welcome
Okay.
back. Let's get right back into
Ooh,
it.
now we're at the beach.
First up, the new character arriving in version 1.3, Zankou. If you've been following the main story, you already know her.
Yes. 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 Into my very bloodstream, actually, yes. That's her pole banner? Oh my gosh.
But she looks a little different from how she appears in the story.
Right. This is Zankou's brand new look. But just so you know, Zankou's specialty is borrowing other people's faces to deceive her opponents. During a research in Scarlet, she used her Esper ability to spin an illusion, posed as Renee's older sister, won her trust, and made off with the Eternal Present.
Okay, that's terrifying. So the
We're
only
gonna be
place
able
we'll
to
see
do
her
that with
original look
combat?
is in the story? Kind of a shame.
Don't worry, her look from the story comes for free.
They're giving. This is what I mean, bro. They give outfits so frequently, bro. Thank you, Yuri. I love you too. They give outfits so frequently, bro.
Get Zankou from her limited board, and you'll also unlock Red Nightshade, the outfit she wore during the main
gosh.
story.
Oh, nice. But something's still bugging me. Zankou caused us a lot of grief during the Scarlet Letter incident. Is the new story setting up some kind of twist?
Well, Zankou may serve Anana, the leader of the Scarlet Letter, but she's nobody's puppet. She lives by her own code, and when loyalty and principle collide, she's capable of things no one sees coming. And after the Scarlet Letter incident, she paid the price for what she did during her time with them. As for where Zankou ends up, that's for the appraisers to find out.
We've definitely seen her dangerous, complicated side. It makes you wonder how she got that way.
It
Well,
sounds like they
actually,
are goodifying
we've put
her a
together
little bit.
short film that looks at her past from a whole different angle.
Crimes are always kept under wraps. Those living under the sun tend to be oblivious.
Hey, that eye is mine. I bought the subject with my money. You don't get a say.
Without my compound, she'd never have become the vessel.
You want to talk?
Silence.
Why is she?
I beg your finest pardon. Oh. Oh. She bodied them all. So we know that Inanna has a thing with like...
All of them are my rivals. So you did me a big favor. Let me take a look at you. Oh, poor Petal. From now on, the Scarlet Ladder is your new home. You may call me Mother.
I once thought that souls and their bodies share the same color.
Mother.
Daffodil,
That's Daff.
come meet your new sister.
But not all souls are murky or stained.
Welcome, sister. Such a pretty color.
From now on, you're partners. Don't disappoint me.
Everything! You two monsters!
So you can see people's souls?
Yes, sister.
The people we get rid of. How are their souls?
Sunken and murky red. As ugly as their faces.
And mothers?
This could be an anime, bro.
Sis?
And mine?
My God, Daff.
Color do you see in my soul?
Zankou. I've never seen you so distracted before.
Ooh. I just thought about something in the past.
I liked it more when you were kids.
I'll take my leave if there's nothing else.
This is why Daff is wifey, bro. That's why.
What a mesmerizing color. I can never get enough of it.
So that's what Zankou has been through, huh? In the short, everyone she looks at has a flame above their head. Does that tie into her Esper ability?
That's right. Zankou's Esper ability, the Eye of Delusion, lets her see the flame of a person's soul. She was born with an eye condition that left her seeing the world in black and white. Only when her Esper ability awakened did she gain the ability to see red. It's the one color she can see, and the one she loves. And most people's souls burn in shades of red. Zankou's favorite pastime is watching her opponent's flame in battle. Fear, anger, despair, whatever her opponent feels, she reads it in the way their flame trembles and gutters, and it delights her.
So,
That's fire,
nothing ever
literally.
gets past her. What a terrifying power. Can you explain more of her combat mechanics?
Of course. Zankou's Esper attribute is Incantation, and she plays as a main DPS. Her Esper ability, the Eye of Delusion, dwells within her right eye. It can sense and tamper with emotions, erode a person's will, conjure illusions, and even weave entire illusory realms.
I'm sorry.
In battle, she runs two independent kits, Reality and Illusion.
NTE, they do not like me when it comes to these character kits. But it's also cool because I have plenty of content to work off with that. But like, what is it with them and their characters having two different forms and two different states that they could switch and swap between? I'm not complaining, but it just makes it very hard to do these breakdowns, because my shorts is going from like breaking down this character in 60 seconds to now like breaking this character down in 3 shorts, because I might have to turn these into long form video breakdowns, because bro, Eroy, I promise y'all, whatever you think her kit can do, it does more. Like, bro, they're so complex. They have so much depth to them.
Use basic attack Wildfire, and Zankou swings her cursed blade for up to 5 consecutive attacks, dealing incantation damage.
It's so pretty.
Hold basic attack to unleash basic attack Flickering Shadow. And while in reality, Zankou passively carries the Hunt buff, which boosts the damage she deals. After a critical dodge, press basic attack to trigger a dodge counter, dealing 1 instance of incantation damage.
Ooh, that's
now
pretty.
for the key mechanic.
My
While
gosh.
in reality, her redirect skill, Sanguine Dash, instantly switches Zankou into the illusion state. Use it right after the 4th or 5th hit of her basic attack, after a held basic attack, or after a dodge counter to apply a Heart Wrench dot effect to the target on hit.
Ooh.
And you'll also trigger the Disarray effect, dealing heavy break damage to targets over a wide area. While in the illusion state, use basic attack Nightmare Waltz, and Zankou commands her Cursed Blade and Ribbons to perform up to 4 consecutive attacks, applying 1 stack of Heart Wrench to the target on hit. Better yet, every hit of Nightmare Waltz spreads the damage over time effects on the target to other targets within range.
This makes her, she is the second dot character now. Lacrimosa was the first. So that makes her viable as an incantation, that makes her viable as a main damage dealer, and that makes her viable as a dot unit, because now you can support. I mean, Lacrimosa is also a main damage dealer, so you can have 2 main DPSs. If you have Zankou and Lacrimosa together, then you can also have their Esper reaction, because they blend and create Scorch. And then you could also have, oh my god, I just thought about it, you could run Zankou, Lacrimosa, Daffodil for that break effect damage boost, and then Fadia. Then you get the Discord reaction, you get more break damage with Daffodil, you get break with Lacrimosa, you get the dot effect between Zankou and Lacrimosa, and then you get the Scorch reactions. Oh my god. And then you get the Nova reaction. Oh my god, that team is gonna be nasty. I'm so excited.
Hold basic attack to unleash basic attack Moonfall. While in illusion, Zankou passively carries the Delusion buff, which increases the crit damage of all damage over time effects on the target.
She gets follow-up
And the
attack
illusion
damage,
state
dot
only
damage,
lasts so long. When the timer
and
runs
damage
out,
boost.
she automatically returns to reality. All of Zankou's attacks while in illusion are treated as follow-up attacks. While in illusion, her redirect skill, Soul Cross, switches her back to reality instantly. Use Soul Cross just as the illusion timer runs low, and the skill icon lights up, and you'll trigger the Oblivion effect, dealing massive damage to targets across a wide area, plus activating her ultimate, Blood Feast Reverie. Once her ultimate gauge is full, press to unleash her ultimate, Inferno Flamenco. If Blood Feast Reverie is active, she leads with Blood Feast Reverie instead, applying multiple stacks of Heart Wrench. Then press her ultimate again within a set window to unleash an empowered version of Inferno Flamenco, without costing ultimate energy. But if you let the window expire, the opportunity to recast is lost. And one more thing, if you end illusion with redirect skill Soul Cross, the delusion buff on Zankou lingers for a while before it fades. That means for a short window, Zankou holds both Hunt's damage boost and Delusion's damage over time crit damage boost at the same time.
Running 2 buffs at once? That's downright scary.
It is. And her team play is just as impressive. Pair
Gosh.
Zankou with characters of adjacent cycle attributes, and trigger her support skill to deal incantation damage. Her cycle effect makes Scorch stackable, so whenever anyone on the team applies a damage over time effect to a target under Scorch, each stack of damage over time applied lets Zankou add 1 Scorch stack of her own.
So this means that I did have somebody in the comments of my latest YouTube post ask if Eroi was going to be a must pull for Zankou. Eroi is just a general pull in general. Like she is the first 5-star healer, so like you should pull for her off that principle alone if you have the pulls to spare it. Plus she's just a really good sustain. But this means that Zankou is basically going to be, she's not necessarily for chaos users, but chaos users are for her. So if you have Daffodil and you have Lacrimosa and you have both of them, this is absolutely going to be a must pull for you, because she's going to do even more damage and support the overall damage of your team in just every capacity. It's going to go so hard. I could see her being used for a lot of endgame content,
and the existing
or just like
Scorch
very
effects,
hard
damage,
fights,
attribute, and duration
because the way
all
that she
refresh to
absolutely
match the newest
shreds.
stack. But Scorch applied this way won't trigger the effect again.
She sounds like a monster in combat.
So this means if you have Zankou and Eroi on a team, and you have a Chaos and a Cosmos, this means that you're getting 2 stacks of Scorch per activation until the duration ends, which is 15 seconds for Scorch. So you're getting 2 stacks of Scorch every 15 seconds. And you're getting double the Blossom if you have a Cosmos and an Anima, because Eroy's passive causes 2 stacks of Blossom. An additional stack spawns for every one that you activate, right? If y'all have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way, I do have a video explaining all of the Esper cycles, what they do, how to activate them, all of that good stuff. I broke it down in version 1.1 because I knew that this sort of stuff was going to come up more often, and it can be very confusing. But basically the Esper cycles and the Esper attributes cause things to happen. So Scorch is what happens when you cycle out Incantation with Chaos, or Chaos with Incantation. And Blossom is what you get when you cycle out Cosmos with Anima, or Anima with Cosmos. And Blossom causes these little swirls to pop up on the ground, and those swirls will do damage to enemies. But before Eroi, you can only have 3 that spawns on the ground at the same time. With Eroi, you get 6, so you get double the amount of damage that's being done to enemies within 10 seconds. Before, it was you get 3, right? And they're doing damage to enemies over 10 seconds. Now it's you get 6 and they're doing damage to enemies. And if you have that, then you also combine that with getting an additional stack of Scorch. That's insane damage. Then you also have the fact that you could do Eroi and Zankou's combination, which is hexed between Incantation and Anima, and hexed counts as follow-up damage with Anima and Incantation damage. That is stupid. That is a stupid team comp. Oh my god, that's so much damage. It's literally like chip damage, the build, because the enemy will be getting hit no matter what. Whether you're actively attacking, whether there's damage that's being done on the ground, whether they're getting the overtime effects of Scorch, or whether they're getting dot, because Zankou also does dot and follow-up damage. What? Like, what? And then if you pair her with Daffodil, then they're also getting their weakness broken. What? And then if you pair them with Eroi, they're also getting damaged by the sheep. What? And then if you pair them with somebody like Hotori, then you're also getting a skill retrigger when you do Hotori's ultimate. Oh my god, yo, the possibilities for team comps with Zankou, my brain is actually, yo. If there's one thing I could say about NTE, is that you could run any sort of team comp that you want. Like, you really can, because it's so satisfying to pull off whatever it is that you want to pull off. But when you have so many different things working together like that, when you have cycles working together, and then different damage units and different like ultimate abilities, and just making that all flow in a way that does so much damage so quickly, or so much damage so efficiently, it's so satisfying. satisfying, bro. It is, especially against a really annoying boss. Like getting like the what's that anomaly? The Black Tomb that has all of the chains. And I hate fighting that boss with every fiber of my being. It irks my soul. It's not hard to fight, but it's just annoying to fight. Getting bosses like that to just eat your damage, and they just have to because you have so many different things in your kit, is so satisfying. But this right here is showing me that Zankou is going to be good wherever you put her. She has something to offer everywhere.
Anything to keep in mind when building her?
Zankou's skill upgrade material is Eternal Memory.
Get all your pre-farming in. Get all your pre-farming in. So this right here is the Dream. I keep forgetting what it's called. It's that weekly. It's the weekly boss, but it's the one that was a part of her story when we fought her, and then it turned into the big dream anomaly, the big time dream anomaly. I keep forgetting what it's called. And then this is the magician's hat from the I'm sorry, y'all. I just got home from work and my brain is not cooperating. From Houdini, right? Yeah, the the farming domain. Okay, and then this is the big bird anomaly that I think about Avatar and that owl library, and every single time I think of this bird. But it's the one that flies, and that's all that I can remember about that. And then these mobs, I can't remember where these mobs are or which mobs those
from
are.
The Anomaly Pilgrimage Debt Collector.
There we
her
go.
level ascension material is Nest Guard Fragment from the Anomaly Hunt, Call of the Lost. If she's on your list, now's the time to start stockpiling. Now then, let's watch some live gameplay and see her terrifying battlefield dominance for ourselves.
I'm excited. Look at the break damage she's doing, bro. My gosh. This is solo. This is with nobody else but her, bro. Okay, Lacrimosa comes in. We get that Scorch activated. Oh my gosh. This person's really good with combat showcases. Enemy weakness already almost broken. Keep in mind too that, oh my gosh. Keep in mind too that Lacrimosa does an additional amount of damage. It's like 300% damage. When the enemy's weakness is broken. So that big behind chunk that just got deleted from the enemy came from Lacrimosa being a part of the enemy break. I think she does even more when you trigger a Discord reaction, but I can't remember. Look at all those stacked bonuses, bro. My gosh. Just absolutely decimates.
All that flipping between reality and illusion. It's dazzling. Oh, right. Zankou has a special trait in the open world too, doesn't she?
Oh, that's gonna be so good for pictures. Oh
she
my
does.
god.
In the open world, she can turn invisible. And while invisible, enemies can't spot her.
Doesn't that make slipping away from the law a little too easy?
I'm screaming.
Let's try to be model citizens in Heathero, shall we?
We've covered combat and the open world. Time to talk interactions?
But our interactions with Zankou will be a little unusual. With the Scarlet Letter incident settled, she's lost her freedom. But as we said, her Esper ability can reach into people's minds and conjure illusions. And the Appraiser, having crossed blades with her so many times, has come under that influence. As a result, Zankou's phantom can now appear at the appraiser's side at any given moment. The phantom comes and goes without warning, always watching the appraiser, deeply curious about the secrets they carry.
What's going on with that? Is it some kind of clone?
Not quite. For one, only the appraiser can see her. And the way she speaks and acts seems a little different from the real Zankou. Also, since the real Zankou isn't in Heathero proper, her encounters in city hangouts won't be available in version 1.3.
Aww.
Once the real Zankou is within reach again someday, that's when a new chapter with her can begin.
What about her other interactions? Are those still happening?
They are. You can't run into Zankou herself in version 1.3, but appraisers can still increase her obsession by sending gifts. Reach specific obsession levels, and interactions like Ride Along, Little Sparrow, and Move In unlock as usual.
Okay.
Let's take a look. Zankou also comes with one extra special interaction, Battle. At the required obsession level, appraisers can challenge Zankou's phantom to a duel.
Oh, that's
Learn each
dope.
other's moves now, and when you finally face the real Zankou, the sparks might fly even hotter. Beyond special interactions, Zankou also has a big wardrobe. Changing her look is her specialty after all.
Y'all got 10 days. 9 days. This skin is so cute. Wow.
For everything else Zankou, you'll need to dig in yourself once version 1.3 goes live.
And we will.
Up next is a full
for
member
sure
of
will.
the Bureau's elite ETD6, Linko.
Linko's kid is gonna be cute, but I might have to skip her because I know I'm not gonna have no resources. I barely have any right now.
As it happens,
I like the little
appraiser
lightning
has
bolt.
already crossed paths with her too. During a research in Scarlet, Director Alfred sent her to Avon to deliver Hotari's payment for a related mission. In the story so far, Linko's mind leaps from one thing to the next, and she never quite says or does what you'd expect. Yet somehow, even half
Her
in
little
a
lightning
daze,
bolt on her hair.
she
I
always
can't. I'm
finds
sorry.
the right path.
I can't get over
Getting
it.
to the heart of things without a word being said. On field missions to capture anomaly-related criminals, she usually handles tracking targets and hunting down leads. And of course, she can more than hold her own in a fight. Linko's combat strength comes from the anomaly partner at her side, Xiaozhen. Linko likes to tell people Xiaozhen is her pet, which never fails to ruffle her feathers. And Xiaozhen returns the favor with merciless snark. But at the end of the day, they're partners who trust each other completely. The two of them have great moments in version 1.3 story. You don't want to miss it.
My tiny fragile heart,
Linko's
man.
Esper attribute is Anima. Her Esper ability, telepathy, picks up the frequencies of people, anomalies, even objects. She can also tune her own frequency
She has
to
a
someone else's
Tamagotchi.
band to sync with them. While synced,
Excuse me?
she gains a hazy sense of the other side's presence and condition. And at full sync, they can even share strength and control of each other's bodies.
Excuse
For now,
me,
though,
what?
she can only hold a full sync for a short while.
Syncing up with the frequency of everything? Now
what?
that's an interesting power. Does it get any special use in day-to-day city life?
It sure does. Once Linko syncs with Xiaozhen, she can use Xiaozhen's ghost arms to slingshot herself across the city.
Oh, so that's how she gets around? Talk about practical powers. And what makes Linko special in combat? Walk us through it, Baggy.
Linko's combat
What?
role is AoE Quick Swap. In battle, she can call on Xiaojin or a teammate to launch a synced strike. A synced strike is a special kind of support skill. Its damage counts as follow-up attack damage, and its attribute matches whoever launches it. So, if Xiaojin launches a synced strike, the damage is anima. When you use basic attack Poltergeist CQC, Linko chains up to 5 consecutive attacks, dealing anima damage. Each hit builds her modulation gauge. Modulation is spent when you use redirect skill Full Frequency Pulse to empower the synced strike.
The animations are so sick, I'm sorry.
And Linko doesn't just sit idly by. Every so often, she sends out Xiaojin to ambush the target, attacking them and applying a hit 'em here mark. When the on-field character hits the marked target with a redirect skill, the mark is consumed and Linko is called in for a synced strike on the target, building modulation and cycle energy.
Oh, okay,
Only
so
one
she's
hit 'em
okay.
here mark can be active at a time, and each mark lasts a set duration.
She's a coordinated
If Linko
attack.
consumes the mark herself, she triggers a synced strike with Xiaojin instead, again building modulation and cycle energy. Hold down basic attack, and Linko slingshots herself forward with those ghost arms, unleashing basic attack Poltergeist Rocket Punch and dealing damage to enemies on impact. After a critical dodge, press basic attack and Linko fires off a dodge counter, dealing 1 instance of anima damage and building modulation.
That's sick.
Use redirect skill Full Frequency Pulse, and Linko channels her Esper power to bombard the target with ghost energy, dealing anima damage. Then
That's
she
sick.
sinks on the spot, calling in Xiaojin or a teammate for a synced strike. A radial menu appears so you can choose who launches the attack. Pick a teammate or Xiaojin, and they'll unleash their own synced strike, dealing damage of their attribute. That synced strike spends the modulation you've built up, granting a damage boost tied to how much was spent.
Okay.
The sync happens in an instant, so time briefly stops while you pick your attacker and let the synced strike fly.
Okay, that's cool.
And one more detail.
It's good
When
that
a
they
synced
stop time.
strike is triggered through Full Frequency Pulse, any open teammate slots on the radial menu are filled by Xiaojin. And the more Xiaojins are on the menu, the harder her synced strike hits.
Oh?
Unleash her ultimate, Oversync, and Linko pushes her Esper powers into overdrive, opening a resonance field that lasts a set duration and syncing with up to 3 teammates at once. Use her redirect skill to call in synced strikes with them one after another, up to 3 times, with a bonus burst of AoE damage at the end. When Oversync's duration runs out, Linko lets out a blast of overloaded static noise, dealing 1 instance of anima burst damage to every enemy inside the resonance field. The more types
Her
of
kit is
debuffs the target
cool.
is carrying, the higher the damage climbs. You can also tap her ultimate again to end the overdrive early. And even after Oversync ends, the resonance field lingers for a while. And during that window, her teammates' support skills are empowered, with their damage counting as follow-up attack damage.
Any other combat tips for Linko while we're at it?
My goodness.
Unlock Linko's passive skill, Weakness Radar, and simply having her on the team upgrades the Hexed Cycle effect.
I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing, bro. This whole next couple versions is just going to be all about updating or upgrading the Esper cycles. Having characters that give you more of a certain Esper cycle, having characters that let you extend the duration of an Esper cycle, giving you more damage with a certain Esper cycle, giving you an additional Esper cycle. So this one is going to be like, okay, if you had a team of Zankou, Linko, and Eroy, and you have a chaos character, but I have a feeling that they're gonna release a chaos character that's gonna give you more of like something. I have a feeling that they're going to have a character for each reaction, right? Because we already have Blossom, we already have Scorch, we already have Hexed. The only ones that's left is Nova, which is a psych character, and we don't have a psych character yet. The only psych characters that we have are Fadia and Haniel. I don't know if they forgot about psych or what, but so the only ones left after that are Remora, which is a time slow. It slows the enemy. Nova, which is mental damage that triggers after a small duration. Then Stain, which is Loxana and Psyche, sorry, brain. That's a Loxana and Psyche. And then what other ones are we missing? There's Discord and there's Charged, but like that's caused by 3 different cycles reacting. I'm just trying to think about which ones are like just 2 put together. Yeah, I think I got them all. So yeah, I feel like they're going to have a character for boosting either Remora or Stain, and then a character for boosting Nova. Like I feel it.
Bonus follow-up damage from Hexed goes up, and targets under Hexed to take increased follow-up damage.
And they're also bringing in characters that are boosting follow-up and dot damage as well.
Strike doesn't trigger cycle reactions, and its damage scales off of Linko's own stats. But unlock her passive skill, Precision Tuning, and each synced strike, based on the teammate who launched it, lowers the target's resistance to the matching attribute for a set duration. A target can carry resistance reductions for multiple attributes at once, but same attribute reductions from synced strikes don't stack. Triggering them again just refreshes the timer.
As for progression,
My
Linko's
goodness.
skill upgrade material is Dress Sleeves of Vanity, acquired from the Anomaly Pilgrimage, the Never-Ending Arachne. And her level ascension material is Water Moon Pick, acquired from the Anomaly Hunt, Beat King.
Are y'all gonna be pulling for Linko? She seems fun. I can't lie. Her kit seems fun. She seems like one of those characters that you put on the team to just have everything go smoothly, but to also just have fun with playing that character. And I could see putting Linko and like Lacrimosa on a kit together would just be very whimsical, because Lacrimosa's kit is another one of those sort of just like vibing. Just having a great time and doing a whole bunch of damage doing it. But she seems to have a good, well-rounded buff sort of kit. Like she just makes everything more efficient. But it's also, I don't think I personally need it for my account, but I could see her being good for new players that are just hopping on. And I could see her being good for characters that are based off of follow-up attack damage. And I could see her being paired with Zankou, obviously, but I could also see her being paired with, if it counts as follow-up attack damage, I could see her being paired with Baisang. Since she strengthens the Hex reaction as well. I could see her being paired with Sakiri. She has a lot of different options. I could see her being paired with Shinku. I don't know if I would put her with Hotori. I could see her being paired with the main character, with Appraiser. Yeah, I personally, like, I don't know where she would fit for my account, but I know that she has a place, right? It's like, where do I want her for me? I don't really have and that's how you should treat it. Like, when you're pulling for characters, if this is, because a lot of people are just hopping on to NTE for the first time, and so, you know, if you're new to gachas or new to NTE or anything like that, this is how you approach pulling for characters. If you don't have a clear, like, I'm putting this character in this team comp, just save your pulls, because it's save your pulls.
Linko's Ride Along, Little Sparrow, and Move-In interactions also become available with the new version.
Just because there's no 50-50 does not mean that your resources won't get yanked. Aw. The game is gone though, or whatever she's playing. New little sister.
Besides her loungewear, Linko has 2 more outfits on the way.
Oh, that's cute.
Now for the
Oh my
banner rundown.
goodness.
In the
Oh
first
my
half
God.
of version 1.3, Scarborough Fair will run the limited board Alluring Shadows,
August 19th.
featuring the
Okay.
exclusive S-Class character Zankou. At the same time, the
That's
limited
6 days
board,
after my
the
birthday.
Ichidaime returns,
Nanali's rerunning.
featuring the exclusive S-Class character Nanali.
Then, in the second half of version 1.3, Scarborough Fair opens the limited board Surfing All Channels, featuring the exclusive S-Class character Linko. Alongside it, the limited board Misty Tipsy Style returns, featuring the exclusive S-Class character Hotori.
This just isn't fair. This just isn't fair. This is the entire concept of just, you thought you were safe. You thought your wallet was safe. You thought your polls were safe. You thought your resources were safe. Nah. Because if anybody was waiting for Nanali or Hotori, I'm so sorry. If you were waiting for Nanali and also trying to get Zankou, I'm so sorry. If you were waiting for Hotori, but you were also trying to get Linko, I'm so sorry. If you, because you will not have any polls, bro. You will not have any polls. Smart though. Can't lie, it's smart.
Each half of version 1.3 runs for 21 days, so keep an eye on each board's window. And, just like before, each limited board comes with its matching skin perks event.
Right. Besides dropping
We have an
directly from the
ATV
board,
in the game?
rewards can also be claimed outright once you rack up enough total rolls on the matching board.
And also like before, roll counts are shared across all limited boards running at the same time. But skin perks progress sticks to its own board, with each board tracked separately.
Yes, here's a simple example. If you're after Nanali's skin perks in the first half of 1.3, you'll need to roll on her limited board, the Ichidaime.
And when a board of the same name returns, your skin perks progress carries over. So say you already banked 50 rolls in Nanali's skin perks event last time. This time, you can pick up right where you left off, starting at 50.
Along with the new boards, the
That's
Arc
cool.
Shop will be stocked with new research programs. The first half of version 1.3 brings Zankou's Spellbound Special and Nanali's Tiger Special.
If anybody was wondering where NTE gets their money from because they don't have 50/50s, it's the Arc Shop. Why? Because Arcs cost 80 pulls. Okay? 80. They're guaranteed after the 8th 10 key, which is the temple. You can get it earlier, but most times, at least in my experience, it goes all the way up to that. It goes all the way up to that 8. So if you're wondering where that money be coming from, cause bro, no. For every character I get the third arc, unless I have them stacked up. But I will say that it's good because you can get monthly keys from when they do the refresh on like all of the wishes and stuff that you get. You can get 10 keys from that, and you can buy keys with fawns, the in-game currency. So it's like you can get about 30 every month and just stack that up and pray for the rest. But bro, be like, gimme your wallet, gimme it. You love this character so much that you want to get their signature arc, cough it up. Cough it up. You want them to do the best they can do, right? Cough it up. Yeah.
And the second half brings Linko's Soundscape Special and Totori's Bright Moon Special.
I will personally say, I do have, I hit the mic, I'm sorry. I do have Hotori's arc. I do have Bright Moon Special. It's very good. It makes her do stupid damage. Very stupid. Her ultimate, I don't remember a time where it hit for less than 30k. Like, it does stupid damage. And my Hotori isn't even maxed. I think she's at like 70. Yeah, either 60 or 70. And like, stupid damage. So I can personally vouch for Hotori's arc. But, bro.
And like before, pull counts and city progress are shared across all Special Issues arc research programs. Oh, that's a lot to take in. So let's give everyone watching a breather.
We appreciate y'all.
Time to drop
That's
today's
stat, bro.
second redeem code. We'll be back in a moment for the next exciting segment.
Go ahead and get your code. Get your code, get your code,
Welcome
get your
back.
code.
Before the break, we met the 2 new characters arriving in version 1.3.
I love that the sunset is
now
changing
let's see what else
throughout
is
the
changing
stream.
around the city.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my. Oh, this is for the Drift Kings. This is for the Drift Kings. This is for the people that drifting car right there. It's for y'all. Those of y'all that bought and used specifically that car. Oh, it's gonna be so good to race on these roads, bro. This is for the scenic drivers. So pretty. My goodness. So this probably means that we're gonna get new anomalies to hunt. Fishing spot, absolutely. Dog. Is that Mount Fuji? Now that I think about it. I'm sorry. I beg your finest pardon. Snow? Snow? That's so off-road dirt trails, bro. That's the bike from the current event. Yo. Personally, I think they should have added driving through the 805. You've been on my mind and you know. Yeah, I love that song. Symphony. This ride is so silly. It's so silly. But okay, we got stunt jumps. That's the go-kart. I'm screaming. This is so pretty, dude. My god. Okay, with the Hotori. The Hotori skin on it. The pictures I'm gonna take, bro.
Duskmoor, a brand new district coming to Heathrow. Duskmoor sits in the northwest of Heathrow, and it's been under construction ever since the appraiser first arrived in the city. And now, it's finally ready to open its doors.
From the air, Duskmoor really does look nothing like the districts we have now. Hang on. What's with all the cars tearing through here?
Wild, right? But if you're looking to get your fix of speed and adrenaline, Duskmoor is the place to be. The district is massive. A full lap of its highway loop takes a good 10+ minutes.
Us Porsche drivers are going
Cruising
to
on
be
auto drive
eating.
and taking in the mountain scenery sounds like a pretty great way to unwind. But the thought of scouring a whole new area filled with oracle stones is already making me tired.
No worries there. In Duskmoor, all you have to do is drive to your heart's content. Every oracle stone in the district can be scooped up right from the driver's seat.
Bet.
Okay, now that I can get behind.
The district also has plenty of racing challenges waiting for appraisers.
I knew it.
Each course strings together all kinds of back-to-back corners. And once you factor in road surfaces and elevation changes, they're a real test of driving skill.
My god.
Racing fans, don't miss
So
this.
pretty.
I'm already looking forward to some
My
spectacular
God.
driving.
Duskmoor opens all new race courses through villages, fields, and wild mountain roads.
Mind you, you can
Plus,
race with the
a whole
homies.
range of loop rally circuits. Just picture it. Follow cam rolling as you conquer course after course. Gets the heart racing already, doesn't it?
Meanwhile, a few of Hethero's racing teams have already hit the new courses to practice. And they're itching to take on the Appraiser.
Bit.
So gear up, everyone, and let's hit the road.
Goodness
Now
gracious.
let's shift gears and
Oh,
head to
no.
another brand new area.
Oh no, wait.
It's the height of summer. And with
Wait.
the Scarlet Letter incident behind them, where should the Appraiser and friends go to unwind?
The beach.
The beach, obviously. A game of beach volleyball, a heart-pounding jet ski session, or even just stretching in the sun. You really can't go wrong.
Yes, exactly. Summer in Hethero is finally here.
This is pretty.
The beach sits in this new area too, and it's kicking off a whole run of summer events. Let's take a look.
That's where the ATV is coming from. Oh my goodness. Aw. Oh! Oh my gosh! The Appraiser swimsuit! Okay, Mint. Look at Chaos's swimsuit. Not they tied up the... You see how many times they showing Shinku? They not playing with us. My gosh, bro. This is adorable. I'm so excited. I really am. Who was in the studio? Who was in the studio? Who was in the studio? I just really gotta know. Who was in the studio? I said, who was in the studio? I just really gotta know. Oh my God, Zankou, who was in the studio? Did you peep that outfit on her? Who was in the studio? Available to get in the mall. Okay, this is a purchasable. Jesus Christ, girl. Good Lord. Sorry. Saltwater taffy, that's cute. Mint has so many cute skins. I like the stars, the sunglasses on this one. Cloudless summer. Okay, male appraiser. What did you see? What was that? Did you see the shoes, bro? I'm not saying that female appraiser is canon, but like the outfits really make it feel like it. I'm sorry. Like they give the male appraiser some fits, kinda, sometimes. A little
For the
bit.
upcoming summer festivities, some of your companions are slipping into summer outfits to soak up every last ray of sunshine.
The female appraisers, her outfits just hit every time.
Summer outfits?
This summer's special outfit lineup includes the Appraiser, Mint, Nonali, Chaos, and Zankou. Plus, Shinko and Iroi, who arrived last version. And more special outfits are on the way for other characters down the line. So stay
Iroi,
tuned.
is that how we really say her name?
And out on the sun-soaked beach, a brand new activity awaits. Beach volleyball.
This is a hetero hobby for real? Oh my gosh. Wait. Dog. There's so much to do in this game. There's so much to do in this game. It's a thing for real. Wow. I'm so impressed by the amount of work that they put into things in this game, bro. They put fully functional volleyball.
Wait, hold on. We're actually going to play volleyball here?
Yep, And everything you just watched was my own gameplay. Pretty impressive, right?
Fully functional two-team
Heathrow is
volleyball,
hosting
bro.
a beach volleyball tournament, and the Appraiser will battle through the city's volleyball-crazed locals one after another on the road to winning the championship.
I can't tell if this is an
It
event or
sounds
a
like
hobby
it's
though,
mostly
but
PvE, which suits me just fine. So, how does it actually play?
Beach volleyball runs on a 2v2 format. You'll start out in the Rookie Series, where beating each opponent unlocks the next difficulty and keeps your climb going.
ooh,
If you're new to beach volleyball, this is the place to start. Every character has their strengths and weak spots on the court.
bro.
You can check the details in their player profile.
I'm so impressed.
Read the matchup and field the right characters, because the match starts the moment you pick your lineup.
What?
Choose one character to control and one AI partner. Then, take on your opponents as a duo. You score by landing the ball in the opponent's court, or forcing a botched receive. Use spikes, feints, and gaps in the other team's defenses to break through. First side to reach 7 points with at least a 2-point lead wins.
It's worth adding that your AI teammate reads your position and automatically covers the other half of the court on defense. So, just take whichever spot suits your game best. Beach volleyball is genuinely easy to pick up. A few matches in, and it all clicks.
I'm so excited.
So rack up those reps and become a beach volleyball ace.
And did I mention it's not just the Appraiser who gets better? All the characters can grow their stats too.
Oh? How so?
Remember how every character has their strengths and weak spots on the court? Specifically in these 6 stats: serve, spike, set, receive, block, and dig. Keep playing a character to earn experience, level up, and grow their stats in each of these areas.
I see.
Sounds like there's real depth here, but won't everyone's stat spread end up looking the same at max level?
Not to worry. Every character starts from a different base spread, so even at max level, no stat sheet looks the same. On top of that, you can use talent bread to steer a character's growth yourself.
Talent bread. I'm screaming.
That sounds like a powerful loaf.
Talent bread does more than just boost the stat you pick. It can even push past a character's growth cap. You can give it to a player at any time to boost whichever stat you choose.
Also, both the character you're playing and your teammate earn experience. But quitting mid-match earns you nothing, so keep that in mind.
Mind you, this is completely optional. And this game is free, by the way. Mind you, this game is free. You don't have to do this. You could just do the main story, drive around the city, collect Oracle Stones, and do your dailies. But they put all of this in here just in case you want to do it. Bro.
But this talent bread you keep hyping up, how do we actually get some?
That brings us to beach volleyball's next big mode, the weekly match. Playing the weekly rounds earns you fawns fast, and first
So
place
it's not
takes
just
home
limited
bonus
time.
talent bread.
I'm detecting a fast track to piles of fawns.
Yes.
Tell us everything.
That's right. The weekly match is a PvE tournament where teams battle it out for the championship.
Oh my goodness.
Pick your teammate, fight through the group stage for a spot in the knockouts, and go win the final. A full weekly run takes 5 matches, and one loss knocks you out on the spot.
Damn.
Your final placement decides both your Fawns payout and your ranking for the week.
Damn.
And winning it all pays out a hefty lump of Fawns plus talent bread in one go. Just keep in mind that playing in both the Rookie Series and weekly matches costs city stamina and rewards you with Fawns. Additionally, weekly matches pay out bonus Fawns based on your rank. This bonus draws from your Tycoon Incentive Fund allowance,
Ooh.
which caps at 1 million Fawns and resets every 2 weeks. Earnings from Pink Paw's Heist and a few other modes also share this cap. We'll go over the finer details later. Your
So I'm
weekly
gonna have
match
to
placement
choose
also
between
earns
Pink
you points
Paws
toward
and
Heatherow's
this.
citywide volleyball rankings.
Okay.
Keep at it, and you can climb all the way to the top as Heatherow's best.
People are gonna get
For
so
the
sweaty
finer
in this.
details, check the event page once it's live in-game.
And once 1.3 drops, beach volleyball joins Hethero's hobbies as a permanent mode.
At some point,
Yay.
mysterious floating cargo started appearing in certain stretches of water. They come in all sizes and rarities, and some are genuinely precious finds.
Precious finds, you say? How do I get my hands on those?
During the event, hop on a jet ski and head out to the marked locations to start salvaging. You'll aim with a harpoon, land the shot, and the cargo gets hauled aboard.
So basically, gather cargo, Bring it ashore.
These are
get paid.
gifting materials.
Simple as that.
Right. Though here's the catch. Your jet ski's fuel is limited, and only what you bring back to shore before the tank runs dry converts into points and...
Better ride smart then. Keep an eye on that fuel gauge, or the whole run goes to waste.
While you're out salvaging, you'll occasionally spot some odd-looking parts. Salvage these parts and use them to upgrade your jet ski's capabilities. For example, your harpoon can gain range, while the jet ski gets more top speed and cargo capacity.
I'm so excited.
That sounds
Look
like
at
a blast.
art. Oh my
I can't wait to try it. But hang on.
I'm so excited, and I'm
Jet skis
excited
can't
for
just
new
be
players
salvage
too,
runs.
because it's gonna be so fun
Where's
for them.
my high-speed racing?
Oh, it's coming. In version 1.3, water racing routes are popping up all across Heathrow, just waiting to be conquered.
Yo.
This time you're trading wheels for a jet ski to compete against a multitude of rival crews.
Once the update lands, head to the jet ski racing event page to browse the new routes.
If they're doing all of this for just version 1.3, imagine what they're gonna bring for version 2.0. What? This is, bro. I'm so excited.
Ride out to the marked spot and talk to the crew member there to start a challenge. During
I don't
the
like
event,
that angle.
water routes unlock over time, and the event page tracks which ones are open.
Each route comes in 3 difficulties, and each difficulty carries 3 challenges.
I really hope
Complete
that
a
they
challenge
update
to
the
claim its
camera.
reward. Clearing.
Sorry. I really hope that they update the camera. We still have 20 minutes left. What was I gonna say? Oh, I really hope that they update the camera so that we can record while we're in vehicles, because they're adding so many places that we can drive and just be on some sort of motorized something, right? But at least I haven't been able to get the camera to record, and there's so many good shots that I see just in this alone. So I would really like to be able to capture those.
Show us what you've
Sorry,
got and
I
chase
had a burp.
those record times. And speaking of jet skis, the new version brings NTE's first water vehicle, the Tide.
Oh my
Let's check
gosh. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. Who is in the studio, bruh? That's a pretty view.
After the update, the Tide goes on sale as a mystery box set. You can spend Fawns or Analyth to open mystery boxes. The cost goes up with each box you open. There are 15 boxes in total, and opening all of them unlocks every reward in the pool. Besides the Tide itself, the set also includes summer outfits for the Appraiser, male and female, Mint, and Nonnally.
The jet ski
They
isn't
just don't want
riding
me to have
solo
money.
either. There's also a dune buggy on the way.
They just don't want us to have money, y'all. Oh my goodness. Knocking enemies out is hilarious.
As a direct Fawns purchase. We'll share the full details once it's listed.
That's all we get for vehicles? Come on. Give us a little more.
No, actually, no. Please.
Patience. This next ride has been at the top of appraisers' wish lists for a while, and I doubt you'll be able to resist it either.
Oh, no.
Oh? Look who's talking big.
What do you mean?
These appraisers have seen it all, Baggy. I doubt you're going to impress them.
What do you mean?
So tell me, does life ever feel like it's moving a little too fast? This ride can help you with that. It's built for two. You and a companion, pedaling slowly past one gorgeous view after another, making memories together.
It's a scenic ride?
Hold on. Pedaling? Don't tell me.
It's exactly what you think.
Aww.
When the second half of version 1.3 opens, a bicycle built for two, the Yesteryear, makes its debut.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
take a look.
Imagine you're just playing with the homies and you're just going for a ride, bro.
So the Yesteryear arrives in the second half of 1.3, and arriving alongside it is the Bike Ride-Along event. In this event, certain characters are waiting for the appraiser to give them a lift. Hop on the bike, share a slice of summer together, and get them where they need to go.
I can't lie, I'm gonna have to go through all of my
With the
footage
companion
because I have
murmuring
like 40
softly just
hours of footage
over
and
your
I just,
shoulder the whole
I'm
way.
gonna be recording so much of
Appraisers.
this, I already know.
I'll leave that feeling to your imagination.
This is so cute.
Now, on a less romantic note, a quick reminder that if you get a wanted level, fall in the water, or wreck the bike mid-ride, the invitation ends there.
Oh.
And you'll have to head back to the event page to pick up the quest again.
Oh.
What? How does anyone rack up a wanted level on a bicycle?
You would be surprised,
So
bro.
the wheels are covered. What about that house you teased last preview? Time for the tour?
No.
Of course. The latest property to hit the market, Still Meadow House, is a detached single-family home out in the Miguel district.
No.
Wow.
How many
Tucked
fawns?
away from all the city noise, with its own yard and everything.
How many fawns? It's so pretty though, but how many fawns? Mind you, the most expensive house in this game is 8 million fawns.
I know plenty of people
Oh, the
are
car
gonna fall
garage.
for this one.
And great location aside, the house comes with its own plot of farmland. Buy the property, sow some seeds in the plot next door, and after a little while, it's harvest time.
We can garden.
This place adds another
What?
bright spot to Hethero. Here's to a city getting better and better with the appraiser's input.
Funny you should mention that, because Hethero Hobbies is adding a brand new mode, Building Hethero.
Stop.
Wait, you're not about to put this appraiser to work, are
This
you?
is for the builders.
You
Stop.
catch on fast. Construction sites big and small are going up all over Hethero every day. And between tight deadlines, heavy workloads, thin crews, and clients kicking up a fuss, skilled hands are in serious demand.
Wow, that hits a little too close to home. The grown-up world is a scary place.
Very real. I need
In
an
Building
adult.
Hethero, new construction jobs are posted every day. Difficulty varies with the scale of the site, and finishing the work earns you the matching rewards.
So what kind of jobs are we talking about?
Oh, there is plenty to do. Some sites need materials loaded up and hauled around. Some need ground leveled out, others need foundations dug, and the bigger sites tend to post several jobs bundled together.
But all this digging and leveling? Don't tell me I'm doing it with my bare hands and boots.
No self-respecting worksite would ever run that inefficiently. In this mode, the jobs you take decide the machine you drive. Digging means hopping in an excavator, leveling calls for a road roller, and so on.
This is so
There
funny.
are dump trucks, forklifts, and more waiting for a driver. We'll let you dig into the rest yourselves.
Construction work joins Hethero Hobbies as a permanent mode too. When there's life, there's concrete to pour.
Mind you,
We've
optional.
also got a limited time event lined up.
You can just do it if you want to.
In this event, you pick a character and step into an anomalous realm, where hordes of monsters come pouring in from every direction. Steer your character through the swarm, cut them down with your skills, and scoop up the experience orbs they drop. Use those to level up, pick upgrade cards, and survive as long as you can while defeating as many
It's like
monsters
a,
as
like a
possible.
bullet.
Dodging monsters and
Not
picking
bullet hell,
upgrades
but
at the same
that's
time?
not. I don't have a better word to describe
That
it.
sounds stressful.
Don't worry, your standard skills fire automatically here. All you need to focus on is positioning, dodging when needed, and carving a path through the horde. Every run also earns talent point items, which light up your character's talent tree to upgrade base stats and combat mechanics alike.
You mentioned picking upgrade cards on Level Up. Are those random every time?
They are, and the card pool is huge. There are base stat cards for straight boosts to attack, crit, and defense, skill cards that grant whole new ways to attack, and special function cards that expand your skill range, lower skill cooldown, and more.
There's just so
No
much.
two runs play out
There's
the
so
same.
much.
It all depends on the skill cards you pick.
I see.
Holy
Draft
crap.
the right kit, and the monsters melt that much faster.
In simulation mode, hold out against the anomaly horde for a set time to clear the stage. And if that's still not enough for you, try endless mode and push survival to its limit.
The event also has challenge quests loaded with rewards. So if this sounds like your thing, dive right in.
And version 1.3 isn't only about Heathero. New challenges are landing on the Warren continent too.
Yay!
Oh?
Oh my gosh, they're
What's
keeping
waiting
it.
for us over there?
Dragon Keep is adding a new floor-based monster challenge. Split into 2 modes, Standard and Infinite.
What?
Standard mode runs 99 floors in total. Defeat every enemy on a floor to move up. And Infinite mode is exactly what it sounds like. A climb with no ceiling. Think your skills are up for it? Jump in and see just how far you can go.
We'll be waiting to hear how high everyone climbs.
I love the
And
Warren
that's our
continent
cue for
mode,
the
so
third redeem
I'm
code
gonna definitely
of the
be on
program.
that one.
We'll take a quick break, then dive right into the next segment together.
So how are y'all feeling about all of this? Like, I've already said I'm excited about 5011 times, but genuinely, they're bringing so much. And I love how they always, get your code, by the way, get your code. But I love how they always have a different event for all different sorts of people.
And we're back.
You know? And it's nighttime, so the stream is about to end. But I love how they always have a cozy mode, a more combat-focused mode, not competitive, but more like a online based mode where you're going against other players, and then just some sort of varied like experience, either with the characters in the world or with your character, the appraiser, doing something specific. Like they have a good trend of having a different event for all different sorts of experiences. If you like playing against other people, sorry, that's my dog. If you like playing against other people, there's an event for that. If you want to just chill with the characters in the world, there's an event for that. If you want to do races or complete bonuses or challenge times, there's an event for that. If you just want to relax in general and just take scenic routes and just be a part of the world, they have an event for that. And it's a pattern that I'm recognizing within this game that I really do appreciate, because it's all completely optional. If you don't want to do it, you lose the rewards for it. But like, if you don't want to do it, you just don't have to. If you don't want to do the PvE stuff, you don't have to. If you don't want to do the PvP stuff, you don't have to. Like, if you don't want to run around catching fish, you don't have to. If you don't want to do the races, you don't have to. And guess what? It's all free. That's just the part that just blows my mind, is that this game is just free. You wanna do construction work and just log on to the game and place some logs with a construction machine? Go ahead and go do that. You wanna ride around town on a bicycle? Go ahead and do that. You want to fight Zankou 5011 times or fight her phantom? Go ahead and do it. It's wow. I'm just impressed, and I'm not even like impressed in a way of glazing the game. It's more so just appreciation. I'm really happy with how this game is handling everything.
After everything Baggy just walked us through, 1.3 is clearly packed with fun new ways to play. But that can't be everything, right? There have to be more events waiting for us.
Please.
There are.
Oh,
First
Lord.
up, everyone's favorite Circle Gifts login
Yay.
event returns right on schedule. Once the update goes live,
1, 2,
log
3,
in for
4,
7
5,
days to
6,
claim up
7,
to 10
8,
solid
9,
dice
10?
completely free.
Okay.
Don't miss it.
Free
and
temple.
That's just the appetizer. Version 1.3 has plenty more events lined up, so keep an eye on our official channels. We'll be dropping more intel on those as we get closer.
Oh my. Whoa, 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 whoa. Appraisers at hunter level 11 or above can claim praise gem 56,000. You could get everything in the bagel store. Everything that's important, at least, with that. Good lord. By the way, for those that are watching this YouTube reaction, by the way, you can treat my community posts just like Bagel, by the way. I'm just saying, if you're active on Bagel and you'd be posting pictures on there, as long as they're not wild, because Bagel is just absolutely egregious, you can use my channel posts. Just saying, just go to the community, post your pretty pictures there. They'll show up on my channel. Just saying. You know, take advantage of it, especially if you really like photos, especially if you post some pretty pictures. Show them off. I'm just saying. Yay! Hunter's Crucible is coming back. I really like this mode. This one is going to be interesting too, especially if they're giving bond materials, because that means it's going to increase your bond with your characters. Yes! Yes! Ping Paw's Heist is my favorite hobby. Yes! Yes! All of it. Yes! All of it. Give me all of it. Thank you very much.
Let's head back to Heathero. Muse Flash got a ton of appraiser feedback in 1.2. So, once the current run wraps up, we're rolling out a new permanent edition.
Wait, what?
In the revamped Muse Flash, every Echo bookmark bundle you buy also comes with a scratcher. You can exchange Echo bookmarks at a dedicated event shop for special rewards, including avatar frames, titles, name cards, and more. And 3 new types of scratchers are making their debut.
20 million fawns is wild.
2.5 million fawns up for grabs.
As tempting as that jackpot sounds, remember to play smart and spend within your means, everyone. That said, something tells me the appraiser and Hethra were made for each other. Here's hoping that jackpot has your name on it.
And a quick heads up. Once the update hits, all of the current scratchers will be taken off the shelves. And fawns won from the new scratchers will no longer count toward your Tycoon level or the Pob's Rich list.
In other news, Going, Gone, and Shadow and Seek, which both debuted in 1.2, are sticking around as permanent modes in version 1.3.
There's one more big improvement landing with the update. Version 1.3 upgrades character rendering with better...
Bro, it already looks good. It already looks good. They're making it look better. What? Now, I will admit that if you play on mobile or, you know, anything equivalent to that, I don't think that these are going to be too much more noticeable than they already are. But on console and absolutely on PC, the shadows, and it's not even just the characters, it's also the shadow of the tree and stuff too, like the lighting and contrasting of the shadows and stuff. It already looks good. They're just gonna make it look better, and I'm pretty sure that this is on balanced quality, you know, that mix of graphics and performance.
Lighting and shadows across the board.
And you can really see the difference. With the new rendering improvements, the lighting on the characters blends into the scene much more naturally.
So pretty. My goodness.
This update also adds a new feature to the wardrobe system, random outfits. Turn it on for a character, and as long as they're in your active lineup, they'll swap into a random outfit from their wardrobe every time you log in or change scenes. Pass through certain places, like school or home, or hop in for a swim, and they'll automatically switch into an outfit that fits the moment.
That's so
cute. This one's been on a lot of appraisers' wish lists. Of course, if you'd rather keep a certain outfit out of the rotation, just check the exclusion option in that outfit's customization panel.
That's so fire.
Only the looks you actually want to see will ever show up.
A fresh fit every time you load in.
Wow.
It never gets old. Next up, a quick rundown of the quality of life improvements we'll be focusing on after the update. Nonali's outfit, the popular kid, is getting a glasses accessory that you can toggle on or off.
Aww.
Bagel is getting a dedicated furniture and decor category. so anyone furnishing their place can find ideas faster.
Okay.
Gifting the item a handwritten letter will now bring up a confirmation prompt, so it never ends up with the wrong character.
Okay.
Open world multiplayer is getting a shadow sweep tracking feature, making it easier to team up with friends and hunt together.
Oh, that's fire.
And the main screen is getting a handy one-tap option to hide the UI.
Oh my god.
City Tycoon's level 16 upgrade perk now boosts city stamina consumption by 200%, up from the previous 100%.
Okay.
Crops you grow at the all-new property Still Meadow House can be sold for fawns by spending city stamina. Following the update, playing Shadow and Seek will consume city stamina and reward fawns. Pink Paw's Heist is getting a mini-map. The 1 million fawns reward pool that Pink Paw's Heist paid out each cycle is being renamed the Tycoon Incentive Fund. And as we mentioned earlier, in addition to rewards from Pink Paw's Heist, rewards from playing weekly matches in Volley Star and the passive income from displaying your collectibles in Going Going Gone all draw from your Tycoon Incentive Fund allowance.
Okay.
All right, that covers the improvements, which means we're coming up on the end of today's special preview. Time really does fly.
That's so much,
Every time
bro.
we get to this part,
That's so
it feels
much.
like we're just getting started.
Thank you for staying with us. Before we sign off, we want to quickly talk about where the game is heading next. From day one, our goal has been to make Heathrow a livelier, more engaging city.
And you're doing
one
a
with
great
more
job at that.
memorable moments between you and the characters who call it home, and a richer experience for everyone. In version 1.4, Puka Land will open its gates. Along with new game modes and a fresh batch of anomaly commissions.
The amusement park is finally opening? Now that's something to look forward to.
Guys.
Stay tuned, Appraiser.
Guys. Let me.
We sincerely
I'ma
hope
let it
each
in.
of you
I'ma let
finds
it
your
in.
own kind of fun in Heathrow.
Gosh.
Once again, thank you to everyone who
Guys.
stayed with us to the end.
Y'all want to
And
go
with
to
that,
Puka Land?
It's time to wrap up today's special preview. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Guys. Oh my god. Hota Studio. Y'all. Hota. Bro. And with Puka Land opening up, that means that I already know what that means, bro. That means that you're going to be able to go into the amusement park with your homies. You can get on a roller coaster with your homies. I already know. You're going to be able to play games like arcade games or carnival games or amusement park games in Puka Land, right? There's going to be like special games and stuff that you could play that are probably going to become a part of the Heathrow hobbies. Why would y'all tell me that? Why would y'all tell me that so early? Do you know how many times I passed Puka Land? I took a picture with Lacrimosa, actually, where I was flying by Puka Land, and I was thinking, like, I feel like this is going to be playable one day. Bro. This update is going to be stacked. So how do y'all feel? Are you excited for it? Are you ready for it? Personally, me, I'm going to be all over all of that. The only ones that I don't think that I'll be on. Nah, I mean, I'm probably gonna try all of them. They didn't say how much the new property is gonna cost though, unless I just wasn't paying attention and I wasn't looking at it. And I'm kind of curious about that because the most expensive property is Fanglan Villa for 8 million fawns. So if it's more expensive than that, damn. Especially if they're going to keep taking our money for these vehicles, in-game money, the fawns. Unless you spend actual money on it. I mean, do what you want. But like, bro, I'm genuinely so excited. So yeah, how do y'all feel? Let me know in the comments. Are you pulling for Zankou? Are you pulling for Linko? I'm glad that we got to see her kit. I personally am going to be skipping Linko for the sake of my pulls because I need to save her Blackbird. And now this character as well, Nisha. That was what they said her name was, Nisha. By the way, like, I find things out when y'all do. Okay, I am an NTE creator, but I don't look into leaks. I don't look into behind the scenes sort of things, because I like to be surprised too. So, you know, I find out things in real time with you guys. So if it's ever like, yo, Kat, what's up with this? What's going on with this character? Like, how are these things gonna go? I'm finding out when you are. I'm finding out when you are. I'm getting in the mud with you to figure out how this character works, playing them in real time with you. So like sometimes I don't know, you know, sometimes I don't have all the answers, and sometimes I miss things too. But I feel like that adds to the experience because we're all in it together. You know, we're all getting excited about the game together. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I got work in a few hours. And if you're watching this video, first of all, thank you. I wouldn't have been able to be an NTE creator without all of the support on streams and my shorts and my videos. I gotta sneeze. My fault. Anyways, I wouldn't have been able to be an NTE creator without all of your support. Coming back to my videos, suggesting videos, asking questions so that I can answer them in content format, because if you have the question, another player somewhere else probably has the same exact question, you know. So just thank you. I really do appreciate it. And let me know what characters you're pulling for. Are you excited for Nanalie and Hotori rerunning? Are you getting any arcs? Like, just talk to me, let me know what's up. And until the next stream, y'all, we're definitely I have to do some level up grinding because we have to get some of my characters to level 70. Pink Paw's heist resets tomorrow, so we absolutely will be grinding and doing that. We have to get some more of the buttons in the Warren continent, because I got mint skin, but there's a few other things that I want to grab on there, and we're on our way to being level 100 in the Warren continent. I just got to 90, so we're almost done. We're almost like maxed out there. That's the other event that I'm really excited for, the tower in the Warren continent. I will be all over that. I'm really excited for the story. The story region looks absolutely beautiful. The new region looks absolutely beautiful. The beach looks good. The racing area, all of those scenic views. Bro. That's the one more thing too. When it comes to like, okay, so I know I leave a whole bunch of tips and tricks, right? I know I leave a whole lot of helpful information, but that is usually after spending hours at a time dedicating to the information that I'm gathering for that content, right? But your girl got ADHD, okay? Your girl got ADHD and your girl got the tism. So that information leaves my brain, all right? So if I forget what things are called, like I did during the stream, I know I did. If I forget what things are called and I don't remember the names of stuff, I'll remember where it's at. I can point it out to you, okay? I can point out where it is. I can point out a little bit of what it does, right? But there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of information to take in this game. So I'm sorry if I don't remember all of it, but I'll remember of it. And that's all you need. I could look at one of my scripts and then I got you. But like, all right, I'm going. I'm leaving before I yap y'all ears off. I love and appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. And I'll catch you in the next one, the praisers. But for now, happy hunting.